Get ready for the ultimate sports news dump. Man City is closing in on Arsenal's trophy count, Manchester United's midfield gem is shining bright, and Old Trafford is seeing some massive fan shakeups. Plus, a star player's big move has taken a surprising turn. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. We're diving deep into the numbers that show James Garner could be the perfect successor to Casemiro at Manchester United, as the club looks to bolster its midfield for next season. Then, we're getting emotional with the Manchester United fans who are being moved from their long-cherished seats at Old Trafford, exploring the deep connections and memories tied to those iconic spots. And finally, we'll break down why Alejandro Garnacho's decision to leave Manchester United for Chelsea might be backfiring spectacularly. Subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Man City inches closer to Arsenal's historic haul. The Premier League landscape is constantly shifting, and the battle for English football supremacy is heating up. As Titans clash on the pitch, their historical achievements are also being reevaluated, with Manchester City making significant strides in their quest to match Arsenal's legendary trophy count. Manchester City has just clinched their 9th League Cup, their 6th under the masterful guidance of Pep Guardiola, bringing them within striking distance of Arsenal's impressive legacy. Young star Nico O'Reilly was the hero, scoring both goals in the 2-0 victory over Arsenal in the 2026 League Cup final. He described the feeling as unbelievable, a sentiment surely shared by the jubilant City fans. O'Reilly's brace not only secured silverware, but also provided a massive confidence boost, embodying the momentum he spoke of after the match. Despite this setback, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal is still in a strong position to compete for multiple trophies this season, including the Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup. However, when looking at the all-time rankings, Liverpool and Manchester United stand tall as the most decorated clubs in English football history. Chelsea, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Everton, Newcastle United, and Blackburn Rovers also feature in the top 10, showcasing a rich tapestry of success through different eras. Don't go anywhere, because what's next will have Manchester United fans buzzing with anticipation and perhaps a little surprise. We're uncovering a potential midfield maestro who might just be the answer to the club's long-term strategy. Is James Garner the future of Manchester United's midfield? With Casemiro's departure looming and other midfield targets potentially commanding hefty price tags, Manchester United is in a race against time to find a cost-effective, high-quality addition to their engine room. The club's midfield strategy for the upcoming season is under intense scrutiny. While names like Manuel Ugarte, Elliot Anderson, Carlos Balba, and Adam Wharton are on the radar, the data points to a surprising, yet familiar, candidate, Everton's James Garner. The 25-year-old has been a revelation for the Toffees, featuring in every league game and contributing 2 goals and 6 assists this season. His vision was on full display with a sublime pass against Chelsea, setting up a crucial goal in a dominant 3-0 victory. Analysis suggests Garner excels in key passes and forward distribution, often outperforming his defensive midfield peers. Crucially, he demonstrates remarkable consistency in duels and maintains strong ball-winning capabilities, traits that echo those of a departing legend. The irony isn't lost on United fans. Garner, who made his senior debut for the club, was sold to Everton for £15 million in 2022. Now, with a new contract until 2030, re-signing him would likely require a significant premium, a steep price for a player who slipped through their fingers. But the story of Manchester United isn't just about signings and statistics. It's deeply rooted in the emotions of its fanbase. We're heading to Old Trafford to explore a move that's stirring up passionate feelings among the most dedicated supporters. Old Trafford's shifting seats, a fan's emotional farewell. For generations, certain seats at Old Trafford have been more than just places to watch a game. They've been repositories of memories, family traditions, and unwavering loyalty. Now, a club decision to enhance hospitality is forcing hundreds of loyal season ticket holders to relocate, sparking heartbreak and anger. Andy Palmer, whose family has held season tickets since the 1960s, exemplifies the profound connection fans have to their seats. His father, who passed away 2 years ago, sat in seat S124, a number Andy now proudly bears as a tattoo on his arm. The move to install additional hospitality seats and adapt to UEFA dugout guidelines means Andy, who travels from Ireland for games, will no longer sit in this hallowed spot. He describes the situation as crazy and a kick in the teeth, especially given the club's history and his personal connection. The process of changing names on tickets, requiring death certificates, adds another layer of emotional distress. While the club insists that all affected supporters have been offered relocation to similar tier areas and that revenue generation is key to reinvestment and financial sustainability, many fans feel it's a capitulation to commercial interests. Graham Wilda, another long-term season ticket holder, likens the move to a Disney-fied dream, prioritizing tourist revenue over the club's soul. He argues that increased revenue should be directed towards debt reduction, not further commercialization. Although some, like Bertie Gibbon, have found fortunate relocations that suit them, the overwhelming sentiment is that the club's pursuit of profit is eroding the fan experience and breaking long-standing community bonds. But the drama in Manchester isn't confined to the stands. It's also playing out on the pitch with a player whose career trajectory has taken an unexpected turn. We're investigating a high-profile transfer that appears to be going completely sideways. Garnacho's gamble, a Chelsea move, backfires spectacularly. When a young player feels stifled, the lure of a fresh start at a different club can be irresistible. For Alejandro Garnacho, that fresh start came at Chelsea, a move he reportedly pushed for, hoping to reignite his career away from Manchester United. However, the numbers and the international stage suggest this gamble has not paid off. Garnacho's 2024-25 season at Manchester United was marked by quantity over quality, leading to his exclusion from the Europa League final squad and subsequent desire for a transfer. His move to Chelsea was meant to be a revival, but his form has been starkly underwhelming. He's managed just one Premier League goal in 20 appearances for Chelsea, a tally that hardly screams international recall. This dip in form has coincided with a significant international setback. Garnacho has been completely omitted from Argentina's squads for the past 18 months, missing crucial World Cup qualifiers and likely seeing his 2026 World Cup dream fade. The decision to join Chelsea over other potential suitors, like Bayern Munich, now looks questionable, especially given Chelsea's own struggles and their trajectory outside of Champions League contention. Head coach Lionel Scaloni's silence on Garnacho speaks volumes, reflecting a player whose club performances simply aren't cutting it for the national team. It appears Garnacho's plea to leave United has led him not to greener pastures, but to a career crossroads where he'll need to rebuild from scratch, potentially targeting the 2030 World Cup. And that's just a taste of the stories we've covered today. We'll be back in a moment with a rapid-fire recap of all the top headlines and your chance to weigh in. What a show! We saw Manchester City closing the gap on Arsenal's trophy record, James Garner emerging as a potential Man United midfield solution, passionate Manchester United fans facing stadium seat changes, and Alejandro Garnacho's move to Chelsea not panning out as expected. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your daily sports updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and tell us in the comments which story you found most shocking. Also, give us a follow on our social channels for more exclusive content